Hello and welcome to a cube draft that we have to win to continue cube drafting. That is the plan, and we've opened a sick pack at a glance. So there's 6 cards here that I'd normally first pick. There's Emrakul, which seems insane. If I can get a channel, get some way to play Emrakul at all, and there's plenty of good ramp in this kind of cube, then Emrakul's going to be good. There's also the Abyss, which I love. It's the Wrath that keeps on wrathing. There's an Upheaval, which I love, a Guild Lotus, which I love, a Geist, which is good, a Mox, which I'm currently soft picking, and a Show and Tell, which goes fantastically with Emrakul. I mean, this and Emrakul being in the same pack is just such a joke. Because you want to Show and Tell your Emrakul, obviously. Turn 3, Emrakul, win! That being the plan. For now, I think I'm just going to grab a Mox. Partly because I want to be mono red. That's a really good winning deck, and I've seen it be really open recently. And partly because all these other super controller cards kind of go with each other. For whatever reason, it didn't pick the Mox there. It picked Selesnya Sanctuary, so that's unfortunate. So now as a first pick, we've got a much less exciting pack. Oh, for crying out loud. Start recording, I try and win a draft. So here it comes down to Avalanche Riders versus Falconmouth Aristocrat. I think I'm just going to take the Riders here. Feel like they're better than Aristocrat. It's quite close. There's a few good black cards. There's nothing super exciting here. There's like a Venser. And Avalanche Riders goes best with the first pick we would have made. Were we actually making a first pick? I suppose just... oh, crying out loud. So... yeah, it's possible this is the wrong pick. Even for mono red, there's like a Mog War Marshal as well. But I like the card. Card's good. It's got haste, destroys lands. It's kind of what you want. Oh, there's a sneak attack to go with the Emrakul we didn't get. I mean, we went after Emrakul, but if we had an Emrakul, sneak attack would be fantastic. As it is here, I see plenty of options. There's a Lightning Helix, which I think we're going to take. There's also a Path to Exile, Blade Splicer, putting us in more of a Boros direction. Something I'm fine with. Or we could just... I really do like sneak attack. The thing is, trying to build a deck with it is really hard, because you want to be kind of aggressive red, but you also want to have big guys. And so trying to build that deck is actually nigh impossible. So, yeah. For now, just taking the Helix. I mean, there's also like a Solemn, a Mind's Desire, a Shield Red. Nothing super exciting. I mean, there's like some other good white cards, like Path and that. But Lightning Helix is just so good in the race, because it's like a burn spell. It's what I'm happiest with there. Okay, so there's like 3 options here. Ooh, Golgari Signet. I haven't seen that one before. It's on a Rotting Pumpkin. Feels a little accidental if you ask me. Maybe that's an insect of some kind? But, you know, if it just appears randomly on the rot, in what way is it a Signet? So here, there's like Winter Orb, which can work quite well in an aggressive deck. You lay down like a 1 or 2 drop, and then stop lands from untapping. Which is good, but it'll probably wheel. Then there's Brimstone Volley, which is just a good burn spell. Then there's Stoneforge Mystic. It's a bit of a hedge at this stage, but the chances that we get a sword are kind of relatively high, like a sword or a jit or something. And if we do, then Stoneforge becomes the nuts. The actual nuts. And then there's Tattlemage Maniac as a final 1-drop. So for now, I think I'm just going to take the volley and sort of hedge in that direction. Briefly think about how much better my deck would be if I had a Mox. And then discard such pointless thoughts. So here there's a Lavamancer, very happy to pick up. Mono red's not as open as it sometimes was, not as open as it was yesterday, for instance. And then there's, past that, like a Mishra's Factory, a couple of white Wraths, 1 white-blue Wrath, and some black cards. We'll just grab the Lavamancer. Nice, easy picks at 1 in the morning. So there's the Enlightened Tutor to go with the Sneak Attack, which we didn't take, but which might wheel. But if that wheels, then this'll wheel, you know. Somebody else would have spotted the wheel before me. I might just take Lightning Mauler here. Able to go turn 2 Lightning Mauler, turn 3 powerful 3-drop that doesn't normally have haste. Drake Mangler is such an odd addition to the cube. I know it's a really powerful card, but it's just, I mean, green-black aggressive isn't a thing in the cube. It's not like a It's not a deck. Also of note, there's Badlands and Cursed Scroll. I do like a Cursed Scroll, but not as much as a nice little 2-drop. Hasty Guy. I don't. So here, 4 options. I do actually like Reckless Charge quite a lot. I think this card's fairly undervalued and can get in quite a bit of damage. But I think here I'm just going to take my own Crusader. I could use some white-red fixing, haven't seen any yet. There's a couple of jewels in this pack, neither of them for us. Either one Canonists find a little hate bear, same with Whipcorder, but neither of them quite has the power of Moon Crusader. It's like this guy's already wearing a sword. That's how I look at it. Yeah, here, I'll just take Bone Splitter. In a vacuum, Regular Reveos or Wheel of Fortune might be better, but I don't have any real 1-drops to go with the Ranger right now. And suiting up a guy with Bone Splitter really accelerates that clock. Really cheap to equip, easy to use, easy to operate. And the Abyss table, damn, wish I knew this was going to table. And Gilded Lotus and Geese of Draft. Geese of Draft's good, guys. Seriously, that card's really good in Cube. I think I might just take the fixing here. Much as I'd want the Abyss, this really isn't the deck for it. Damn, I wish I was building a deck which the Abyss worked well in. Okay, well, Mogwai Marshal tabled, and that was kind of the only other mono red card in this pack. I'm not sure if there was another one. There were certainly some white cards. Parallax Wave is good, same with Kami of Ancient Lore. It's possible Parallax Wave is better than Mogwai Marshal. Just comes down, exiles a few blockers. Yeah, I'm going to take the Wave, actually. Kind of hedge on a bit of a broader boss. I think I'll take Blade Splicer. It's almost a 2-for-1. It is a 2-for-1 in some ways, I suppose. Yeah, nothing much to say. Blade Splicer it is. Ooh, Winter Orb versus Faithless Looting. I think it's definitely the Orb here. Like I said, if you can get down like a Goblin Guide or whatever, and then turn 2 just drop Winter Orb, it's really hard for them to play around that card. I'll take a Factory. It's sort of like an aggressive creature if you squint. Sure, Void Mage Prodigy is always annoying to play against. Mostly because I forget it's there. And Void. Void and Void Mage Prodigy. We'll be back for pack